Hello fellow island riders, look where we are today. Holy smokes, we're on the bike. Can you believe it? Yeah, pretty wild actually. The debate was big on whether or not I take the bike out for a ride today, but you know what? I got to get this preseason testing in 100%. You know, one of the things I do before the start of every season is I take the bike out for a rip and I look for gremlins. And I've been needing to do some preseason testing big time on the KLR 650. Plus, we got a lot of new stuff that I need to, you know, dial in. So here we are, checking it out. Yes, that is a bit of a rain situation up ahead of us, and we're kind of chasing it, sort of. It's kind of falling on me now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck in here up to our left, and then I'm going to bring her on back here. Quick little rip today, nothing crazy. Anyway, despite all those things that I just talked about, today is the last Thursday of the month, which means, at least this month, it's channel update time. So, if you, for the uninitiated, at the end of every month, usually at the end of the last Friday of every month, I do what's called a channel update. And basically the channel update is an opportunity for me to kind of reconnect the timelines with you folks. So I end up, you know, a lot of times on the channel as I film my videos very, very far in advance so that I have a lot of content, so I can keep having, you know, new motorcycle adventures every Monday. But for right now, we're on a Thursday because I got a video scheduled to release on a Friday. And I just want to take a look at this dirt road. That's not too bad. Still a bit early to go tracking through the mud. But mud season is upon us. I'm just going to meander through this slime. Yeah. Alright, let's take her back. I think I've got all the data I need now. I'll kind of summarize some of the stuff here in a bit. So yeah, like I mentioned, not a new stuff on the bike, so we're doing some pre-season testing. Now, one of the biggest things that came up the last time I went out, and I already did go for my first ride of the year up to the beach, which is tradition. However, I was having a lot of audio problems with the new helmet rig. So I'm hoping that that's solved now. And I hope I've got that gremlin sorted out. I'm pretty sure I got to troubleshoot it down to the microphone. So I swapped the microphone out with one that I usually give to Brandon when we go out on our dual rides. So hopefully that's fixed. But yeah, that's one thing. Another thing that I ran into actually, and you know, I'll show you a little bit of what I'm talking about here on the footage that I did get from the last episode. And that was that we had a bit of an issue with the speedometer. So the speedometer crapped out on me, and I ended up having to go fix that up. So we got that troubleshooted. That's all fixed now. That's good. So besides that, yeah, we also, like I said, I got up to the beach and I was able to see some really cool stuff. Oh, I wish I could have had good audio on that one. Well, I got a little bit of audio. I saw some really cool foxes actually here. Check that out. That's really neat. They were beautiful for the season. Hey, buddy. What's up, my dude? Yeah, what's up? Let's say hello to Mr. Fox here. Mr. or Mrs. Fox. Come here. Come here. You not interested? You're just going on your merry way? Oh, you're just chilling out. You're just gonna have a little sleepy. Oh, that's cool, bud. How was your winter, Mr. Fox? Old Silver Fox had a good winter here. Oh, you got a friend down the way. Okay, we'll go say hi to your friend. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. Here's another one on the left side of the road. PEI is known for foxes, hence the reason why I chose the name for this bike. Oh, there he's going. He's going. It's okay, buddy. So, now on to more relevant things for this video. Channel update business. So, where are we at right now? By the time you're watching this video, we will have just finished up our adventure in Fort Augustus. Oh, what a cool little adventure that was. Oh my god, I think I'm getting caught up in some rain and some goop. Sorry about this. Let's see if I can clean that up for you. But yeah, and that was a really cool ride. You know, that run that we have in those woods has extreme potential. The local Island Rider group is telling me that we are capable of tying that run in together with another really popular one called the Dromore Run. And if we could do that, if we could put those two runs together, that would be a super run and then some. God, those are two really excellent runs. To be able to connect Stratford up to Mount Stewart like that would be excellent. So, Island Riders, local, you know who you are. We gotta sort that out this summer, eh? That's gonna be a ride for sure. So that's really cool. What's coming down the pipe? The variant series has been good. You guys have been liking the variant series, I'm finding. The ADV variant, we did the dual sport variant last week, and tomorrow we will do the commuter variant, which is probably what I'm gonna go home and film right now. And yeah, it's been really cool putting those videos together. You know, they're the kind of the capstone to all the mods and stuff that we've been doing this season. So we've got all the updates, we've got all the upgrades on the bike. Now we're putting them to use. Now we're configuring the KLR 650 into the various awesome machines that it can be. So I'm looking forward to sharing the commuter version of that with you there. Oh man, my clean, pristine off-season bike is no longer. Oh, the mud. I'm gonna have to clean that up before I start filming again. Maybe, who knows, I might not do it. Anyway, yeah, so quick trip. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on those conditions very long out there. I mean, early season riding is kind of sketchy. And I limit myself as much as I possible to just like a trip up to the beach and then maybe a trip around the neighborhood just to kind of test some things out. But I'll tell you, the things that we've added to the bike over the off season have been great. Like those foot pegs, being out on the road, standing up, night and day. I cannot believe how much of an impact they have to your riding, right? Like when I was out this weekend, when it was sunnier and nicer, like I just couldn't believe it. You know, it was so good. If you're on the fence and saying to yourself, well, I don't think the foot pegs are gonna make a big difference, they make a big difference. They make a wild difference. It's so crazy how cool it is. Anyway, other than that, things are looking great. So, back to channel update stuff. Let's get back to the real reason. I always get so distracted. Things that are coming down the pipe. Yeah. So, next week, next Monday, we start Finding Fountainhead, which is a really, really cool 3-part series that I think you're really going to enjoy. I just finished up editing it here recently, and man, oh, it was such a good one. Thank you, Lucas. Fellow Island Rider gave us a tip that there was something really cool back in the Glen. So we're headed back to Surrey, headed back to New Harmony for a nice moto camping adventure. I think you guys are gonna love it. It's a deep into the fall. We got some great drone footage of the foliage. It's a lot of like forest riding. It pretty much hits all the marks. We've got a nice little ADV run on some red dirt roads out to Surrey. We got an episode where it's just us bushwhacking in the woods. And then we got an episode where it's, you know, us just moto camping, you know, enjoying the beautiful scenery of Prince Edward Island. So yeah, I think you're gonna really like that one. Like I said, the variant series is coming to a close tomorrow with the commuter episode. And with that, that really caps off our winter bonus videos because it's not winter anymore. So unfortunately, our winter bonus videos are gonna be done. And I gotta put all my energy into filming new motorcycle adventures because I can tell you right now, the urge to stay out on the road here today and go on a big adventure here today was strong. So as soon as the riding conditions improve, as soon as the weather improves, I want to be out there filming, going on those new adventures. And man, oh man, I'm so looking forward to season 3. Season 3 starts 1st of May, by the way. So I'm really, really, really looking forward to sharing season 3 with you. We've got a lot of cool story ideas coming up for this next season. Aside from just the big trip that we have planned, you know, the regular time frame up around August, there's so much stuff. I'm going to be spending a lot of time in New Brunswick, actually. So I'm looking forward to taking some rips up there and hanging out with the Island Rider crew that's out in New Brunswick. So looking forward to that, guys and gals. It's going to be a good little rip up there. Anyway, I'm going to get a little bit more cleaned up, and then we'll talk about a few other things. So the bike is sounding great. I am really really, really pleased. I thought there were going to be way more gremlins on our first couple of rides out, doing the old pre-season testing, but thankfully there aren't too many. That's great. I think I'm going to fix up the camera angle on the moto vlog helmet here a little bit, but you know what, that's just moto vlogging stuff. I won't bore you with that. Other cool stuff, yeah. Welcome to all the new members of the ride group here. I've recently noticed that we've had a lot of subscribers come into Island ADV. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad to have you around, because the whole idea here at Island ADV is trying to, inspire others to get out there and find your own adventure wherever you are. And here we are in Prince Edward Island, a very small island in the maritime provinces of Canada. And there's just a lot of beauty that's hidden on the other side of those red dirt roads. And that's the idea. That's what we leverage the KLR 654 here. That's the Silver Fox's primary task, bud, is to get us out onto the other side of our comfort zones, to get us through that red mud and onto the other side of the trail so we can find and unlock some of the cool routes that unlock some of the beautiful places on Prince Edward Island. And hopefully, like I mentioned, it might inspire you to do the same wherever you are. So, another thing, yes, finally, not finally, I'm just joking, but I've got some stickers I've wanted for a long, long time. Global Walkabout, Simon, thank you so much for sending me some stickers, man. I'm going to find a really good home on the guitar for this. I think I'll give one to Brandon there too so we can put it up in his top box. But man, if you guys haven't heard of Global Walkabout, Simon Porter lives in New South Wales, Australia, and he is dedicated to riding his Africa Twin all across Australia. And he's starting season 2 right now. It's going to be a really good season, I think. You've got a lot of really cool stuff planned. So I'm totally stoked for that. But yeah, I mean, he's going to be putting a lot of miles and kilometers, if you will, around Australia. And I think he's going to Tasmania too. So I'm really pumped to watch along. So I'll link one of my favorite videos of his up here so you can check him out. And definitely stop on by and let him know Dowski sent you. But yeah, I mean, another thing I wanted to cover too is just that, it is early season riding. And like you saw out there, the conditions for riding are not that great. So I'm only doing short little stints for testing myself. But if you guys are out there riding, really, really ride safe. The last thing I want to see is a member of the ride group to go down. And, I don't want that at all. That would just suck. But if the conditions are very favorable for riding and you do get out there for a really good ride and you're enjoying the sunshine on your bikes, please take photos, put them on Instagram, tag me on Instagram. If you haven't found me there yet, and you can check me out there, I'll roll the banner up and you can find me and follow me there. But yeah, I'd love to see all the cool adventures that you guys are getting up to. It would be so awesome. So I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up. I'm going to clean the bike up a little bit here. I'm going to do a little bit more filming tonight, maybe some editing, things that I like to do. But yeah, if you are riding, like I mentioned, ride safe. And until the next time we meet on our Island ADV adventures, until the next time we meet on a Monday here, take care, Island Riders.